which is, and this is not a war, but still I'll take the analogy of a war. And we want to win in that war. Normally there are two forces. There is a ground force, which is you. I mean, really, you win the battle, you go do hand-to-hand combat. That is all of you. On this side sits all the other departments. There's an Air Force here, like the SBUs. There is engineering services, like the tech. There is finance, there is supply chain, all of these. I think Mayank said this best, that we are all here to help you win the war on the ground, but the war can only be won by you. We can only applaud from a distance, we can provide you with all the logistics, everything else that you need. But the war has to be won by the ground forces. And I also want to recognize that no war in the modern world can be won without the Air Force, without the signals, without the engineering, this combination should work like that. And, with one without the other, we can't win the war. So I want to say, first of all, thank you for all the engineering, Air Force, technical functions, everyone in SBU, supply chain, technology, finance, and, we forget human resources, but she looks like she's not only, she wears multiple hats. So human resources plus and every other department. One of the things when, Mayur, you were mentioning people, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking Mayur is going to go home and say, yeah, I forgot those two and those two and those two. So I know that you probably thanked a few people, but there were many others that you must be even sitting right now and saying, oh, I wish I had the mic again. I could thank that person and this person. So I want to just thank all of you, all the central forces that come on board to help launch this store and will be available then in the head office to sort of help win this battle. But I want to thank you first and foremost, the ground forces here. You are going to win this battle for us. And just one or two other comments and then, I don't have that much more to say. The one thing I want all of us here to know, all of us, you, most importantly because Chennai, but all of us, you see, we have all basically put up sampling in the ground, a plant in the ground. Now, we water it every day, we put some fertilizers, we probably, in Chennai, you probably also put a fan and try to make sure that it's not too hot. But our eventual purpose is to get to a place where this plant grows by itself and becomes an oak tree, giant oak tree. Now, in business parlance, what does that mean? In business parlance, what that means is that our business must be commercially strong. It should be a business that, to begin with, does not, of course, make profits because we invest in, but with every passing cycle. And the way a business becomes strong is not because, a few of us sit in head office and we have some Excel sheets and we do some math and we say change this, change that. It's because all of you who are out there in whatever you are doing, just keep in mind in retail, if you can get to lowest cost, no one can defeat you. You will own the entire market. But to do that, we should all, in whatever we are doing, you talked about 7 crores down to 3 crores, someone pushing you further down to 2 crores. Mayur, you talked about 33% less resources in multiple different ways, employees, and so on and so forth. I mean, this is not a job for someone sitting in head office to do. This is your job. You come up with ideas. What is our customer saying? Our customer is saying this, that I want to your store, I buy a fan from you. Please don't load me with too much cost. I want to buy this fan that someone has made. Sell it to me by loading the minimum cost. So as we look at our costs and we make sure that now of course, we still want to do things in a way that is the right experience. We don't want to cut corners. So this store is not 5,000 square feet. This store is still 20,000 square feet and we'll have multiple 10,000 square feet stores. We still do that, but the fact that this store does not have an air conditioner. I mean, you guys are used to doing this, but still to work in a store where there isn't an air conditioner is something that is a signal to our customers that for your sake, when we buy a fan from a manufacturer, we are not adding cost of air conditioner in this store because we're going to charge you only, right? So, for all of us here, every department, stores, all of us, there's only one place in retail, and if you acquire that, you will build such a phenomenal business that no one can displace you, which is our cost should be the lowest. And I would urge all of you to keep that in mind. So that's one side, and the other side is revenue. So we make profit when our costs are less than revenue, not rocket science, everyone knows that. So as all of you are working towards taking this company forward, think about it, if not every hour or day, very frequently. If you are running a store, you should be curious about how much loss or profit my store is making. Vivek will be there, Mahendra Singh Dhoni of CSK. He'll he'll be there to help you, but you should think about that yourself. If this was your shop, you should be curious, saying, Acha, what is the cost of this store? What is the revenue? How can I help towards making these two lines meet, cost and revenue? So that's the last point I wanted to make. But I saw the store and my jaw dropped. I think it is phenomenal. And last month I was in the US. I went and I saw a few Home Depot stores. I was in Delhi a week ago. I went to Hippo store. I walked into this store and I felt like there's something about the, Mayur was saying, energy of the store. Hopefully it'll succeed quickly. Even if it doesn't succeed quickly, it'll succeed big time. And I wish you all the best. And to my Chennai Super Kings team, I really want to see this store as the best store in the country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sandeep. This was, thank you for inspiring as always. And no doubt, I think to Mahendra Singh Dhoni, I'm sure that the Chennai Super Kings will be the best team in the country. No doubt about it. I am sure about it. Yeah? When you said the store, the jaw dropped, etc., I'm thinking of tomorrow, or today, I think. I heard that Narendra Modi is coming today and is taking a helicopter, right? And he's taking a helicopter and landing into Chennai. When he's landing into Chennai, I believe Stalin is going to be with him. Stalin is the chief minister of this place. Hypothetically, I'm asking this question to the Chennai Super Kings. If Narendra Modi looks down, right, and I believe he's coming around 6:30 or so, I looks down and see a little. Yeah, if they see a lit up building, right? If they see a lit up building, and that lit up building, right? And Narendra Modi asks Stalin, right? Narendra Modi asks Stalin that what is that out there, right? What will Stalin tell? What will Stalin say? And every day when a customer wants to do a wardrobe, right? And he says, I want to go buy a plywood. What will the customer say? Right. And if he wants to buy a plumbing item from somewhere or a tile item from somewhere and is wondering where do I go and buy, and if the plumber asks, what will the customer say? And what is my store? Aibo. Right? What we're going to do, thanks to all the customer service and service to customers that we are doing and all that stuff that is happening here and all the extra things that we have put together in this store, the jaw-dropping experience that we have, like I said, when Modi comes down, right, in his helicopter, asks Stalin, what is that I'm seeing out there, right? What will Stalin say? My store. So that's the, it's my store, right? So my store, over to you, Shailaja.
So Venkat, I think Mayur mentioned it somewhere that every day what gives us energy when we are working hard here is the cheer. And cheer has become a way of life for us. It's a ritual for us. Now I would request everybody here to join the store team led by Vivek to energize ourselves for the rest of the day. Vivek?
Request our colleagues from the head office to form the outer circle, please, with us. Outer circle with us, please. Mani? Okay. Here? Okay. Let's go.
Vivek, thank you so much for leading us into the cheer. But since we dedicate our store to customer, can we now request you to take the customer pledge? Can we have Mayur along with Vivek here, please? Sandeep? Sandeep, the time has now come to hand over the bhagdor of the store to Vivek. So we would now like you to do the honors. Let it go closer. So now over to customer service pledge, Vivek. We'll take this with you.
So let's all take this customer service pledge. Service to customer pledge, like Venkat sir is always talking about. Yes. So we'll all repeat. I say and you will all repeat. I will always strive to provide the best possible service and solution to our customers today, tomorrow, and day after. I pledge to always listen to our customers, respect them, and always present a caring attitude. I will
Thank you everyone for attending the event today. We now have lunch organized for all of us. A truly South Indian Tamil meal around at 1:30. Request you all to join in. And we have the inauguration of the store at 5 p.m. and request you all to join us near the main gate of the store. Thank you.